Hey, good evening. How's it going? It's about 6:30. I just got off the BTS here to Sulk, looking across the way. That's Terminal 21 Shopping Center and the Argentinian Steakhouse El Gaucho, the top of Soy 19. I'm gonna walk a short ways up and take a look down Sukhumvit Soy 12. It's kind of the beginning, well, Koreatown's at the top of Soy 12. But there's some interesting older buildings down the way. Some are very large, 3 and 4 bedroom units. Of course, those are going to be very expensive, older or not. You might find some hidden gems in there if you're looking for a studio or a 1 bedroom. It's going to be more than, say, Bering down the way, right here in the heart of central Bangkok. But it might be worth paying that extra 5, 8, 10,000 baht to be able to just walk everywhere. Here's the beautiful Sheraton Grand Sukhumvit and Bar Su. And if you're just doing a little shopping for, I don't know, a suitcase or whatever, an original pair of Nikes, an original Samsonite suitcase, that kind of thing. This Robinson, they're department stores. You're going to get a better price in there than going to, say, the Samsonite store at Siam Paragon. This is at the top of Soy 19. And also near the top of Soy 12 is this Times Square building. All kinds of fast food options in there and different Thai restaurants. There's Mr. T's Bar and Restaurant down below and Hustler Pool Hall. And I think I read it was supposed to be temporary, but this SW1 market has been here at least 6 or 7 months now. Oh, those clouds are looking ominous up there. I might get a little bit of rain. Getting good and windy. Nice market with a beer garden right on Sukhumvit. Right in front of the market is a nice walkway to get up and over to Sukhumvit Soy 15 on the other side. And I would hate to drive that monster bus around Bangkok traffic. Here's Soy 12. Just across the way is Koreatown. It's just 3 flights of restaurants and nightclubs. Some of them go late into the evening. And here's Koreatown. I've had some great meals in there and ended up at a bar up on the top floor. Ooh, I think until 4 in the morning one time. They've had these huge metal gates up for years, so I'm not sure if another high-rise is coming there. That's the telltale sign of a construction site. As I walk by, I don't hear anything going on. It's 6:45 now, but usually they run these operations 24/7. More of the side view into Koreatown. Oh shoot, I forgot about the night market. Okay, so that's what's happening in there. No construction site as of today. Here's a little side view of one of the older buildings. I think some of these are actually apartment buildings, some are condos. But I know you can get some 200 and 300 square meter 4-bedroom units in some of these buildings. Nice looking cafe. Oh, and I never noticed this right behind the cafe, Global Hotel Supply Company. I'm not sure if they sell to the public, but it's almost impossible to find flat sheets. And I like to just use a flat sheet as my one little blanket. If I have the air conditioner going, that just kind of takes the edge off. When you buy a set of sheets over here, it's going to come with 2 pillowcases and a fitted sheet and one of those big round long pillow holders. But hotel supply places are the place to go to get those nice flat sheets. And that first large building, the Sirtana Mansion, apartment for rent. Again, I think it's an apartment complex more so than a condo, but those terms are used interchangeably. 3-bed, 320 square meter, and 450 to 550 4-bedrooms. And here's a laundry service, 100 baht per kilogram, seems to be the going rate. And across from that is a business complex, the Australian Alumni Association, different businesses. Right to the left of that is the popular Cabbage and Condoms restaurant. There's another one in the Prakamak Hills area of Pattaya, or Pratamak Hills, I always say that wrong. The area right in between Pattaya and Jomtien. Beautiful IHG Intercontinental Hotel is right there as well. Here's the Cosmo Villa. Now, I've showed the little shortcut at the end of Sukhumvit Soy 14 that's open during the day. You kind of sneak by that generator or whatnot, and you're right at Benjikiti Park. This Soy 12 does not have an access into the park. The next street over, Sukhumvit Soi 10, it does. That's where that bridge they recently refurbished is, and the beginning of the Green Mile, but it's been closed for months now, so hopefully that is just undergoing a little construction. The Green Mile is the path from Benjikiti down to Lumpini Park. And let's get the name of this older building. It's the Rama Mansion. I'm gonna take a walk down this little side soi. I know there's a couple of buildings tucked away, but I think it's the next side soi. But I won't know until I get back there. No, I take it back. There's a really nice looking building right behind the Rama Mansion. Yeah, I like the size of those units, but again, it could be a 300-meter 4-bedroom and 80, 90, 100,000 baht. Who knows? And I'm a little confused as to how to get back there, unless this is a second tower of the Rama Mansion. There just appears to be a private home tucked away back here. It must be part of Rama, or maybe I missed it on another little... I know there's a little tiny side soi up there. I didn't think anything was on it. Let me walk to the end of this little driveway. Nope, you can't access it from back here. It is the nighttime. I like to walk around when it's a little cooler, but I miss things. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, it is part of that Rama 4. Very small apartment complex, green. 2 stories high. And here's the MSI 3 garden, Sukhumvit Soi 12. Not a lot of light back there, but that balcony is about the size of my living room. That's nice. Tucked away at the end is the JB residence, maybe 8 stories high. Move kind of slowly in the low light here. I see small balconies, so I'm assuming that's the 1-bedroom, and the larger more than likely for the 2-bedroom. Well, the end of the soi goes off in this direction. I'm pretty sure I've been down this way, so let's walk down where you see that SMK banner and take a right, get back on the main Soi 12 and see what's down there. Now, I apologize if I accidentally say Soi 14. I mixed these 2 streets up. And getting our boundaries, the Grand Central Point Hotel is on top of Terminal 21, and the Asok BTS, you could probably walk there in less than 10 minutes. Another small 7 or 8 story building, Komalvia. Not a whole lot over here where you see the car brake lights at the end of the road. That is the main Soi 12. But rather than going there, I will go there in a second. I'm going to peek over here and see where this little side soi takes me. Nope, dead end. Just 3 or 4 private homes back here. And here's a little side view of the building or hotel. We'll walk up to Soi 12 and see what it's called. And those roundish balconies, that's where I turned in. That's the Rama building. And the side view I just saw is the Krishna Mansion. Also missed the Circle Green building, 8-10 stories tall. Yeah, Circle building looks really nice. I think there's 2 towers. Just across from that is the Galleria 12 Hotel. And there's the side view of, it's a Centric building, I think. I forget, over on Sukhumvit Soi 10. I'm not sure if that sign's coming out for cholos, tacos, and tequila, but you'll find it back there where the lights are. Just across from that, the Sora Resort and Suites. Now, this is where the road dead ends, but there's one more building on the left. Let me get the name. Oh, I'm sorry, it's pretty dark, and it looks like they're doing some painting. Maybe they took the sign down. I know this is really dark, but I'm going to walk down there. There are 2 little interesting places. One's called Asia House. I forget the other one. At this last side soi, coming off of Soi 12 still. If you walk slow, 10, 11-minute walk to Terminal 21 or the Asok BTS. And let's see if a bus goes by at the very end. You can barely make out Sukhumvit, or you'd see the train if it zoomed by. And once again, I love those huge balconies on that last building. I couldn't see the name, but they rarely waste that size of balcony on a 1-bedroom. It's generally on the 3 and 4 bedrooms. You get that exclusive balcony space. And as I'm walking along in the dark, I'm seeing this building over on, it's on, I guess, Ratcheta Road, right across from Benjikiti Park. I believe one of those is the lakes. And I've seen rents in there in the 200,000s. Big, beautiful units overlooking the man-made lake at the park. Oh, and it's too bad. It looks like the Asia House is no more. It was a big, beautiful well, it was a big, older building. I think it was built in 1971. I know I saw a 3-bed, 2-bath in there. Not that I needed all that room, years ago, for 35,000 baht. And this is another little older, I don't know what that is, maybe 15 units. Let me get the name of it. I think that's it, the SR Bajaj. Yeah, I hate to see that Asia House go away. I was going to show you an example of, I think they had some 1-bedrooms in there that were like 70 square meter. They were still pretty darn expensive. I want to say, maybe I'm wrong on that 3-bedroom. I don't know. I know the 1-bedroom, again, years ago, a big unit, very close to Terminal 21, was under 30,000 baht. So even at, call it 35,000 baht, you got a huge place, centrally located. But it looks like progress has taken over, and who knows, they'll probably turn it into 200,000 baht places when they're done remodeling. And if you lived on the opposite side, from where I'm standing, you would have a beautiful view of the park, but you would also get the sunlight coming in your unit the majority of the day. This area, over here is more morning light, and then the sun kind of goes over here. So yeah, you'd get a beautiful view of the park. You'd also catch those rays. Oh, and I went in and found out the name. It's the Prem, P-R-E-M mansion. Oh, and I think I forgot to point out the Lakeview residence where Cholo Tacos is. So I am going to walk back to Sukhumvit. Thanks for following along this peek at Soi 12 in the Asok area. Nice part of town. You have a great evening. We'll see you later.